Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. What That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Drills one in. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
Proper virtuoso of the game. Even gets his head on it! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Quarter of an hour played. Knocks it into space. And the finish! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
That's destined for the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Turan produces the perfect tackle there. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Nedved ready to try one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. And it's Valverde.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Luis Suarez. Schweinsteiger. Passing is crisp and sharp, and they're on him in a flash. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Valverde tries to play it through. Swings an impressive jump. And he's stuck it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Getting up there! And he couldn't finish.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And it's Schweinsteiger. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance for a shot! And it's a goal!
Schweinsteiger really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Lille have their lead. Messi. Bullet. Schweinsteiger. Grrrr. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Bellingham.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Bellingham venturing down the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bullet. Now it's Hazard. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hazard tries a deft chance! Caught offside that time. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Big chance! And no mistake. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And yes, it's him again. Lille go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light and the opposition.
And the shots! And it's in! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Messi. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Rummenigge. Hazard. It's come to nothing.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Skims one in.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yeah. Oh, good read. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. No, he's just misjudged that one. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Azar, distributed tidily. Schweinsteiger plays it in.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 11.
And we have our very first corner.
Le numéro 19. Messi. Le numéro 3. Schweinsteiger.
They've played it short.
Le numéro 15.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Maldini.
Le numéro 4. Le numéro 17. Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 10.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly...
Mbappe! About as smooth as it gets. Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Pedri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That pass has been well intercepted. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He can run onto that. And he's managed to get free. De Jong gets it away. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vieira. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Messi. He's on it. Can he get shapes to shoot?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge. This is a promising build-up. And he's had it nicked away. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. And here's the chance to counter. Suarez chasing after it. And it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. He's had it taken off him. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rummenigge. He has found the way through. Thuram gets a foot in and wins the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a lovely, neat pass. Grrrr is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Schweinsteiger produces the perfect tackle there. And it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Has a look and plays it forward. Grrrr. And here's Hazard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Tries to play it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Maldini. And it's Schweinsteiger. Grrrr. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass is short and sharp. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. Hazard. Messi. Messi going forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Schweinsteiger. Look at the space here. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Schweinsteiger. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Chance! Goal! Lille! And it's Lille who take the lead. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Played through for the wide man. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Gullit. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it has been tight. It's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Thuram. And it's Messi. Nesta. Moved on forwards. That's an imaginative pass. That's a shade optimistic. Schweinsteiger. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Nedved. Valverde. A probing pass. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And this is Gullit. Valverde. Never out of the action for very long. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now he's off and running. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Luis Suarez. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Teremos uma substituição.
Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival, Ibrahimovic. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
substituição no time do Brasil.
And the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 20, camisa 21, camisa 7, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8, camisa 11.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Lille really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Corner given. Lille have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Cruyff. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff touches it back. Chooses to go cross-field. Ibrahimovic wins the duel this time. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That is good progress on the left. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Threads one in. Always onto this.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Brazil moments now away from seeing this one out.
Foram indicados
Nice touch.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Out for a throw. Oh, that was vital. Ibrahimovic gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Looking for options for movement. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Uganda have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Lovely bit of skill. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Big chance! And that should get the job done. Hazard with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Suarez finds himself offside. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And the shots! Goal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Uganda have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Toure defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Yaya Toure. That pass has been well intercepted. So what can they make of this? Look at the space here. He's got away. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Rafael Leao. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Hullet. Cleared without hesitation.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That has ended up in no man's land. Nedved. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Bellingham. Thuram proves too strong, too smart. Yamal. Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Desai. And it's Valverde. Bellingham. Now he's running away. Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. Uganda are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Probing pass. Shot, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's hoisted clear. He's played it back. Oh, well played, well played. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Brazil finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving...
And the finish! Brazil restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bellingham running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's been cut out, well played.
Uganda clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bellingham. Driving through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. 60 minutes played. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, they've got it again. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, no joy this time. Varane gets over and intercepts. Oh, some tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe, and this is Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Yamal. He'll try from distance! Oh, crossbar! And that should get the job done. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Nedved. Good purposeful running this. Hullet. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Valverde, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Vieira. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Uganda. Number 11, Seydorf. Number 8,
Foot
Hazard.
in.
Number 5,
Neymar.
Number 10,
And he's lost his man here. And it's been played through.
Number
Takes a
22,
shot!
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
20, Ronaldinho. Number 14.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Dembele.
Substitutions taking
throw.
place.
But it's
2
Thuram.
added minutes has been
Oh, that's
indicated.
fabulous. And it's played in. Leicester getting this one clear. Dembele could move up a gear here. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's it. It is all over. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. The end of the game. Reflections.
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.